This is the beginning of the video of needing no words. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Now, when they came down, there was no water to be found. But did Jack and Jill go up? Or did Jill name Jack before they went up? Okay, did Jill name Jack before they went up? Because if Jill named Jack, then it was don't forget the beginning. It was a race. I'm going to make it in first. No, I'll get there. Well, if I get there first, will you help me out? Save me, save me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that B and B, when you look at it, it's actually like 66. Now, Jack and Jill go up the hill, but actually, Jill was actually telling the story. Somebody told the story through Jill's eyes, and Jack wasn't anywhere to be seen. He was on rock and roll. You know, he wasn't Jack and Jill going up the hill, to roll back down. Jack was rock. Right? And up the hill they went. We need a certain vibration. We need that vibration, the vibe, the ration, the celestial constellation, the arm in vibrate. Okay? The vibration is what is the arm inside of you that makes the rest of your body move. Jack and Jill went up the hill. She brought no water down. In fact, when Jill went up the hill, her water broke. Jack was not ill on the hill at will when she bent over and slid down the hill, because that was just the perfect angle for Jack to come out. Jack was her baby. She named her baby before she went up the hill. That was Jill up the hill. She was going to rock on Jack because Jack was just rocking on out. So now we talked about that vibration. I got this little pamphlet here, and it's just that I was writing down the word vibration, and it just got me to think, vibration, right over here. Bro in French, right? Bro in French is arm. Okay, bro can also be reversed for bar. Now, bar, or the lawyer's system, or another brick on the wall. Another brick on the wall, another law to be written. Now, we ask ourselves the question like this. I saw in a video the other day where they said was it D or F4? F4 or DF or D6? And the reason for this is when they said DF or D6 or F4, they were saying F4 is a weak angel. That's what they said in the program, and it's true. F4, the weak angel. The weekend angel, he's only 2 parts of 5 because the weekdays is 5. 52 is the Earth's heart. That's what it's all about. But we have to remember that when we do this, we have to remember, can you see the letters here on my head? D and V. Where's those letters? Is it right over here? Let me find it. Yes, let me find that here, that it's V and F. But when I look at F in the mirrored image on my phone, it looks like a 7 with a cross through it. So instead of V and F, let me see, do I have that right? I have that right over, let me get it down to my finger, right over here. V and F. This is a plus sign in the middle, so it looks like the H, but it's actually the V is over here. Then it's the plus sign, and then it's the F, which looks like a 7. Do you see it the same way I see it? So everything is mixed up, where the plus sign actually looks like the cross sign, but V is the 22nd letter. Oh, excuse me for that, my throat. I sort of talk, I can probably talk without moving my lips, So, you heard that. So now you have the F and the V. V is the 22nd letter. 2 and 2 is 4. 6 times 4, 6 plus 4 is X marks the spot in the 10 world. The 10 world. Which 10 are we talking about? Which is the original 10 without counting crisscrossing, right? 6 and 8 come together. That's not 10. 6 and 8 make 14, create 5 again. When 4 in numbers slides into 8, that makes 3. 3 and 5 are meeting in the 8 house is 3 and 5. Now, when we get to the 8 house, when we drop down from the 8 house, we get back to 2. So 8, okay, where 3 and 2 comes together is 5. 5 drops down to 2, creates Earth. Now we have 5 and 2, 52, B and E. I started this whole conversation with Jill going up the hill and her water broke. fetched a pail of water. There she goes. And she got Jack when she came down the hill. But I was thinking of the celestial bodies, the constellations, and the understanding that when we switch V and F, we also switch the word 5 into the fifth place. Fifth. Fives, more than one 5. Yes, I have 2 5s. I don't have 2 5. I have 2 5s, or I have 1/5. Part of a 5 comes with T and H. So that's when we reversed. Instead of going 5T, like in 50, we go 50. Instead of 5T, all right, 42 and 45 equal 87 the gateway, we switch it to 50. 6, 9, 6, 21, and 45 equaling to 67 instead of 78. 78 equals to 6, 67 equals to 4. So that's the whole relationship between 6 and 4, creating X's. Creating X's. The minute you tilt an X, up 45 degree, that ain't an X no more. And this video is done. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Jack and Jill went up the hill, and she was full of water. When she came down, she broke her water bubble, the crown, and Jack came rocking after. Thank you for watching. Rock and roll.